So man, listen. Prepare for the trap kill. Keep you locked in, strong, dead calm. A comfortable position's what I'm after.
You wanna know something interesting? So there's this Chinese brand, it's called Judy Doll. I've been seeing it like everywhere, but I just never bought it. The applicator is metal.
Hello?
What was that? The applicator is metal, so it feels very like cooling on the lips, and this is my first like product that looks like this, and let alone from this company or brand really. But yeah, I'll test it out and see how it goes. I don't usually wear gloss when I go out because I like my lips very bright, and that is something I've been doing since high school. Signature look of mine. You can ask people that went to high school with me. It was worse back then. It was like I would wear a full bright red lip, and that was one day I remember I wore like matching eyeshadow with it. It was so bad. Never again. But yes, anyway, the plan today was to probably go to S.E.A aquarium. There's a Shake Shack across the road from me. I nearly caved and went over last night, but I was like, don't be a big bag. But anyways, so I'm probably gonna go S.E.A aquarium today and then Gardens by the Bay tomorrow with my grandma. Other than that, I don't really have a plan. I might do more shopping, but I'm just worried because the amount I've been doing, I think I've spent quite a bit already, so good morning. There's no specific plan for today, but I do want to go Shake Shack, which is right in front of me. So I just booked my little ticket to S.E.A aquarium later, so that's what I'm doing later. Guys, look at the fries. It's curly. Average. Look at this. I just got the normal Shake Shack burger. It looks pretty good. I've eaten here once before, like 5 years ago. I don't remember what it tastes like, but it should taste pretty average, I think. Patty's pretty good, but honestly, Macca's tastes better. Oh, if I had to rate this out of 10, maybe like a 6.5 to 7. I do recommend you try it. It's just like a food chain. I think it's from America. But yeah, it's pretty good. I paid about SGD, about 15-16 bucks, but I paid with Apple Pay, so it'll be converted to AUD, which would be a bit more expensive. But do try when you come here. Also, the ingredients are fresh, so that is better than Macca's. There's a bird staring at me from outside. He wants my food. He legit wants... Oh, never mind. He's staring at the lady now. So I'm probably like halfway into the S.E.A aquarium. It is very pretty here. I just wish someone could take pictures for me, but... Oh, look at this! Look. Ooh. I am really enjoying myself. I was contemplating about coming here because I've come here before, but obviously I didn't remember a lot of what happened like 5 years ago, what it looked like. But I'm glad I came. It's really nice. I do recommend this place if you come. It was quite easy for me to get here. You just go to Vivo City and then you take the little train. There's only one that comes just one stop, one stop to see aquarium. Okay guys, I am at Newton Food Center. I know this one's quite popular, although I never really came here. I think when I was younger, maybe I did, I kind of forgot. But anyway, I know this one at Maxwell is very popular, but I got a soursop drink. This is one of my favorite fruits when I'm here. I don't like Asian desserts, but when I come here, I get this in the dessert form. I never had it in a drink form, so you see how it tastes. This one was $3 for a big one, and then for dinner, I'll show you what I got. So this is fishbowl noodles, so I like it separated. So this is just the noodles. He'll ask you if you want chili or not, and then this is just the fishbowl soup. You'll see how the drink tastes first. Pretty good. It's just easier to drink because in dessert form you have to spit the seed out, which is in here. But yeah, still tastes the same as I remember. And then now for the noodles. Pretty average. But I love these kinds of noodles. I hate thin noodles. I love thick noodles. I actually asked for no chili, but he only heard me say, because he asked me, 你要辣椒吗? But because I speak really soft, I was like, 不要. But I think he only heard the 要 part, which means yes, I want chili. So, I mean, it's not hot. I can take spicy, but I wanted to taste it without the chili. But I think it's better with the chili. But if I had to rate it out of 10, I think I would rate it maybe like a 5 or a 6. It's pretty standard. I think if you go elsewhere, there might be better places. Walking around, I walked like twice. I didn't really find anything I fancied. Now for the soup, I do love me some soup. This one's actually pretty tasty. I've had some places where it was just very tasteless. But yeah, pretty standard. It has like veggies, some fish balls, and like a very clear soup, which is standard in Asian cuisine. I know in Western cuisine it's like a creamy, thick kind of soup, which I like mushroom soup, clam chowder, but I do like clear soup because I used to live here like ages ago. I moved like 10 plus years ago, probably 12 at this point. But yeah, I do remember certain tastes, and this is what I'm familiar with. Some what's it called, Singaporean kway teow or Singapore kway teow. The lady looked at me like I was crazy when she was like asking me the size, but her Chinese accent was so thick, and I think it was like a different dialect or something. I low-key couldn't understand, but thank you Lord for helping me understand. She was like, 你要小的还是大的? And I was like, 我要大的. And she looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like, what? I'm hungry. But anyways, she looked at me like I was a big bag. I'm so sad. But this isn't even like a lot. Anyways. It has the wok hei, but I've tasted better. Obviously, this is not a hawker center, but I just got hungry. I find the portions here very like normal compared to Bugis. If I had to rate this out of 10, I'd probably give it maybe like a 5 because she was low-key kind of rude. She gave me attitude and I was like, chill, I'm buying from you, like you should be happy. But anyways, yeah, so I bought this at the Ion Orchard Road shopping center at the food court right at the bottom when you take the escalator straight from the MRT. Honestly, there are better places, so and she gave me attitude, so please don't come here. Anyway, this was $7.90 for a large plate. And this is my matcha as well. The matcha is very good. I also got the warabi mochi. I will show you guys later, but I got the 5-piece set, which was like $10.90. It's alright. Also, I know I'm holding my chopsticks wrong, but this is the most comfortable to me. If I hold them the right way, I find I can't actually pick up things, so it feels more comfy. Please don't come at me, okay? This is the warabi mochi from earlier. I just didn't open it till now. Also, when I opened it earlier, I thought it would be like a flap. No, the whole top is detachable, so like the bloody matcha powder just flew all over my bed and my pants. And then I had to like blow it off because if not it would stain the bed, and the sheets are white, so it's like anyways, I ordered a 5-piece. It looks like it's 1 piece at this point. Okay, eating this on the bed is very risky, but I put a plastic bag underneath it, and then they gave this black syrup. I think it's just black sugar. No idea. Anyway, they gave me a skewer and some chopsticks, but I'll use this skewer. Here it goes. Ooh, I don't know if I'm supposed to do it like this. Shit, is that too much? But I kept it back because I don't trust myself. Okay, so now it looks like this. I'm very, very scared it's gonna drop all over. Wow, look at this. Okay. It's alright. Like, it's very bitter, but that's matcha. But this helps a lot. The inside is like jelly. This is warabi mochi. I think it's my first time trying it. Like, inside is gelatinous. It's about to fall off. Maybe because I'm not used to it. I think I prefer other matcha like desserts compared to this one. So I would probably rate this maybe like a 6 or a 7. I think I need more time to get used to it, but overall it's not too bad. I paid about $10.90 for 5 pieces. I think a 10 piece was about 17 or 18 bucks. I just wanted to try it, so that's your review. I got this at, was it Ngee City? It's next to Havala, the other matcha place that I tried earlier a few days ago, but this one's alright. I just wanted something sweet, so I mean, it does curb the craving.
This t-shirt all wet. Go right in front there.
Hi! We're at Cloud Dome. It's behind me. Show you what it looks like. Woo! There's so many orchids here, which I love because I have 2 orchids at home. So, I'm very, very happy. Look, there's a waterfall behind me. It's so nice, and you can look down here. Oh, I highly recommend this place, but I do not recommend it if you have a fear of heights. Or maybe you can go to a different one, like Flower Dome, and there's another one called Flower Fantasy as well. But yeah, if you have a fear of heights, don't come to this one. This one's called Cloud Dome.
Singapore already everything expensive.
A comfortable position's what I'm after. The chillers. I never tire.
The Chinese New Year garden like that. See all the lanterns are posted there.
We're now at Flower Dome. This time they have the Chinese New Year theme going on. It ends in like 2 days. So they have little like smoke at the bottom as well. Thank you. Okay, we're at Chinatown at the moment. It's almost 4 o'clock and this is my first meal of the day. This is soy milk or soybean. Good as always. Again, something I used to have growing up. Most of the food I'm having here is on this trip is from when I used to live here growing up. And then second thing is the economy rice. This one you can pick whatever you want. I usually have 3 options, but it came up to 10 bucks. Please don't pick more than 3 options. I think each one is about 2 bucks. But anyway, I got the sweet and sour pork, the tofu, the fish, the tauge or bean sprouts, and some veggies like broccoli. I remember the taste and it's exactly the same. Although I used to have it downstairs of where I used to live. Overall pretty good. You can find this generally at any hawker center. If you do get the sweet and sour pork, or it's called kolo yolk actually, I do recommend you try because places in Perth do not do it well. Anyways, if I had to rate this out of 10, I'll probably give it like a 7 or 7.5. It's pretty good. Do try when you come. I might have been a bit greedy because I grabbed 3 of these purple ones. They look really good. I've been trying to find these like legit everywhere, and everywhere I go from Pokemon, it's legit gone. So yeah, I'm grabbing like as many as I want now.
等一下叫他接我，等一下。
Guys, look how big this plate of hor fun is. Look, this is the size. This is the size of my hand. You can fit 3 of my hands here. The hell, and there's only like 3 of us eating. How are we gonna finish it? How much was this?
Don't know.
Oh. Hi, I'm at Paragon Shopping Centre in Orchard Road at Sushi Tei, which is at the highest level. Again, I used to eat here a lot when I was younger, not in this specific branch, but probably at like Vivo City and stuff like that. I ordered just 2 things, which is the salmon aburi roll and I think it was the tonkatsu udon. I used to have the plain udon, but I wanted to try something different while I'm here. Okay, let's try the sushi first. I wasn't sure how much I'd be able to eat, but I'll finish this first and see if I want more. So far it's looking pretty good. It's not too salty, so if I would rate that one maybe like a 8 out of 10. Also pretty good. It's not as salty as some places I've tried. Like back in Perth, it can be really salty. Although the presentation of this is really crap, to be honest. I see more soup than I do with noodles, which is really sad because on the picture, it looked like there was more noodles. But then again, it was only like, what, 9.80? So I shouldn't have expected much. But if I had to rate it out of 10, I'd probably give this an 8 as well. It's not too salty, actually a 7.5. Minus 0.5 just because of the amount of broth they gave me in relation to soup, which is... I like my noodles, you know? Yeah, so overall this place is good. I think it doesn't matter which branch you go to. The one I'm at is, like I said, at Orchard Road, so you get a view. Well, it depends if you get a table next to the window, but I have a pretty good view. Oh, it's raining outside. That's not good. Anyway, yeah, do come try this place. Like I said, growing up, my family and I used to come here quite often, so I just wanted to like visit just to see if the standards were still the same, which it kind of is. They just changed like the design and the layout of the place because they used to have the trains coming through. No, actually, that was near at the front. She asked me if you wanted like a table or do you like a table by yourself or you wanted to sit at the counter. Obviously, I wanted the table, but hopefully they give you guys a chance. So overall, this place is pretty good. I highly recommend. Why so angry?
지금 우린 함께 할 수 있을까 Baby 네 눈을 보면 알 수 있을까
I am back for dinner. It is, what day is this? Day 6. It's a Saturday. I have a lot of food for one person. Too much actually. I already had Japanese. I already had Japanese today, but I was like, okay, why not? I don't eat enough like sashimi anyways. So anyway, this one is okay. So before I start, all of this is from Don Donki. It's a thing here in Singapore. The bloody music is still looping in my head, and it's very overwhelming because everywhere you look, there are signs, advertisements, there's food everywhere, whatever not. Anyways, this one is called the salmon sushi with sweet and sour, and then it just cuts off. I don't know sweet and sour what. I'm assuming it's like the sauce, but anyways, cheers. It's a bit chewy. I think it's because I let it sit for too long. Anyways, let's move on to the second one. Second one looks like this. I don't want to tip it any more than that. This one's mentaiko. I had this earlier today. Sorry, it's aburi. I don't know my stuff well enough, obviously, but I had this earlier today as well. But this one's a salmon aburi mentai mayo sushi. I don't have dyslexia. Why did I struggle with that? This one I don't have as often, and it looks like this. Let's see. Cheers. I think this one is better than the first one. I think it just has more flavor. I think because it's smoked. Whereas this one's just like plain. But I was hungry, so I was like low-key greedy when I was looking for food. My eyes, that's why they say don't go shopping when you're hungry. Your eyes do the shopping for you. The first one I'll probably rate maybe like a 7. It's okay, but it's not like a wow factor. Whereas the second one, I'll probably give like a 8.5 to a 9. I like the smoked flavor a lot. And then the little, my family calls them like these like Nemo eggs, because they look like Nemo eggs. I don't know what the actual name is for them. Sorry Nemo, just killed like the rest of the generation. The entire generation. Okay, so moving on to dessert. I'm trying not to drop this. It's a little cake roll. I got a small one. It says Merry Christmas on it. That was like 2 months ago. Anyway, this one is just called a chocolate cake. Ooh. Okay, I've grabbed this much. The more you chew it, the better it gets. The little cube of chocolate cake, I think it's a brownie or something. It's more dense, whereas the rest of the cake is it's like a spongy cake. Actually, I hate spongy cakes, but if you put enough like chocolate, let's say in this case, into it, you put like whipped cream, the chocolate is like rich and it actually has a lot of like flavor, then yes, I will probably like it. That's why I love denser cakes. Yeah, I mean, it's good if you just want to curb that craving, which I have had for like months. Every time I'm like, I want a chocolate cake, but I can't bake for shit. So I highly recommend. If I had to rate out of 10, I would give it maybe like a 8. So pretty high. Yeah, it's very tasty. Hello, I am at slut. I don't know, that's a really weird name. From the menu, there wasn't much to choose from, which made it a lot easier for me. I got the truffle hash browns, they're really small. And then the burger is... I just got the cheeseburger. Just the single one. The one I'm at is at Orchard Road. I don't know if they have any other branches. I haven't seen any so far. Kind of across Ion. If you take the underpass and exit from Tangs, then just walk across. Hash browns are so cute. Wait, they're actually so good. Bro. These are the tastiest hash browns I've ever had. Like, from a food chain. I highly recommend this one. It's alright. I think this one's very meh. It's not that great. It's still good. Like, it's quite soft. It doesn't taste so like heavy. If I had to rate out of 10 the hash browns, I would rate maybe like an 8 or a 9. The burger though, I'd rate a 7.
Say one, two, I can bring you to the moon. You'll come to watch me dancing just for you.
So I've gotten a few job interviews because I've been applying for like full-time jobs while I've been on holiday and even before I left. I've gotten, I think, a few back, but yeah, so I'm just organizing when would be a good time. I really hope I get like a good job because there's a lot of like chiropractors in like the metro area that I have to compete with, and some of my friends have already found jobs. I do feel a bit of pressure, but you know, I know God will provide. I'm at Din Tai Fung at the moment in Suntec City. I looked around what to eat for a while, but it's here. My xiao long bao just came. I ordered 6 pieces because I don't think I can do 10. Yeah, my younger big back self would be able to finish it. But anyway, let me show you. Dumplings look like that. Oh, I forgot my mic was on. It's alright. It's very like light flavor. It's nothing heavy. But I think for me personally, it's a bit too light of a flavor. Noodles are not overcooked, which is good. Soy sauce. Normally you dip your dumplings in vinegar, but I don't like doing that. So I dip mine in soy sauce. I didn't realize I'm probably doing it wrong until my mom was like, "Why are you dipping it in that?" Almost my sister. And I was like, "Do you not do that?" They were like, "No, you put it in like vinegar." I was like, "Oh, no, I just tore the skin." Anyways, xiao long bao. I'm normally not shy when it comes to filming lately, but I think because there's like no one here at this time and all the workers keep like walking around, it's okay giving me like anxiety. Anyways, the dumplings were alright. I have tasted better. This one doesn't have as much broth as other places I've had them at, maybe at a different branch. Overall, the flavor is still pretty good. It doesn't have the porky smell. I would recommend you try xiao long bao if you ever go to Din Tai Fung or even just any sort of like dim sum place. For both, I would probably rate maybe like a 7.5. For time's sake. I'm at Suntec City. I happened to just wander out onto the Sky Garden, like up there. But then I came down just to look at the little fountain in front of me. Yeah, again, when I was younger, I did come here a little bit, not that much, but honestly, looking around at the shops, it's not that amazing. Yeah, but it's still nice to visit. Like, you can actually walk down. If you go down to where the fountain is, you can actually walk through it, I think, if it's off, or when it's off, obviously. Or you can walk around it, but obviously you get a little bit wet if it's on. But yeah, so far I am enjoying my trip very much alone. This is my first solo trip, as you can see from the title. But I have met up with a few people, like family and all that stuff. So actually I'm going for dinner with them right now. I am so upset. Why is this only working now? Of course an ad pops up. I decided, oh, you know, let's just try it again. And it actually worked this time. The last time, it didn't have the thing for me to connect. And I was like, do I have to download an app? I am so pissed because this is my last full night. The last time I tried this was on my first night. I've been watching on my iPad. Like, also, I got this from Don Donki. It's chocolate truffle mochi. This one as well. I forgot. It's like spicy chips. And then my grandma gave me this today. It's called bakwa. I forgot what it is in English. But yes, it's really tasty. And then obviously it worked, so I mirrored this to my TV. I am so bloody pissed. Yo! Yo! On fire! Pork belly.
You can try also, Is it nice? The pork belly?
Big bean.
Did you catch a fire?
Yeah, I did. It's so good. It's pretty good. Like, I wasn't expecting the fire to come up. I'm at Bugis at the moment. There's a little bridge crossing from one side to the other, so you should find it pretty easily. If I had to rate it out of 10, it's probably maybe an 8. These are so cute. I would totally buy it, but I don't think I have space anymore in my luggage. I'm a bit scared I've hit the 25 kilo limit. Yeah, we shall see. I don't think I did though. It's my last full day here. Yeah, I fly back in a couple of hours, really at 7 a.m. tomorrow, but because of the odd time, I'm leaving my hotel a bit early. Yeah, and then when I get back, I have a few job interviews. I think I mentioned it earlier, but yeah, unfortunately, I had to start full-time work, which is kind of crazy. I never thought I'd get this far in life. These are what? Cream puffs, chocolate and matcha.
Chocolate madness, and yours is matcha with
Matcha chocolate,
fudge.
matcha chocolate fudge. Obviously, you can tell which one. And chocolate madness. I think they're cream puffs, so we'll see how they taste. Good.
Very chewy, right?
It tastes like cream cheese, although I'm not sure if it's cream cheese. Got this from some like what random ass store from Bugis. It has like a little sun on it. I forgot what it's called. You'll find it. They all look like this. Although it's like one for $4.50, two for $6.60, which is a bit expensive, but it's worth a try. I really like this. Like I said, I don't have a sweet tooth, but this is good. Like, it's light enough that I don't feel sick or dizzy. Highly recommend. Hello! Last so-called official night here in the hotel. Overall, I enjoyed my trip a lot over the past 10 days. But overall, this trip was really healing. I think I really needed it because I haven't had a holiday in like 5 years. So it was nice to do things like alone, to go about by myself, figure things out. You know, I feel very good, I feel very independent, and I'm very, very happy. So I'm just gonna pack up like the rest of my stuff. I packed up last night already. I just need to tidy up loose ends, probably freshen up, and then I'll head over to my uncle's place. So yeah, that's it for the vlog. I will see you in the next one. Peace. Bye. Hey. No, my chicken. What are you doing? Hey, don't be sneaky. Good morning. It is like, what, almost 5:30. I'm pretty tired, which means I am cranky. And I'm bored. I should not have come here so early. But my flight is at 7:20. I think I can check in at like 6:20. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sitting in the corner by myself like a loser. Koi pond is just there. There's a butterfly garden, but I low-key cannot be bothered. I feel like a zombie at the moment. It's like both my bags are heavy. I should not have brought this many stuff. Shouldn't have brought my headphones actually, but whatever. Yeah, I haven't slept since like 10:30 this morning. I will have to sleep on the plane. I'm trying not to because I really want to enjoy the amenities because I'm taking Singapore Airlines. And also look out the window. I almost lost that train of thought. I want to look out the window. When I get home, I'm going to do laundry. Do some laundry. And crush out, I think. Thank you so much for following me on this journey. I really liked this trip, even though sometimes I felt quite bored, quite lonely. It's a learning process, you know, and I appreciate you guys watching. For those who watch, you know, all my YouTube videos, and for those that watch the videos from start to end. I know people's attention spans are really short nowadays, but I really do appreciate those who, you know, because I have friends sometimes that they say like, oh, what happened to your videos? Like, I want to watch some, but I can't find them because I archive a lot of my videos. Yeah, I just didn't like the way it was, I guess, being up there, and certain people as well, like I'm not really friends with, so I'd rather just archive it. Anyways, yeah, so I'd rather start off on a clean slate, but I really appreciate your support. I hope you guys stay with me, you know, keep watching and supporting me. It really means a lot to me because making this kind of content makes me really happy. Yeah, I'm getting sappy, so I'm gonna cut it here, but I will see you in my other vlogs.